The proper name of the title is on the screen in front of you. It's a morally good choice. It's not just morally acceptable, it's a morally good choice. My wife recently stumbled on this article written by Dr. Wayne Grudem and was published on Town Hall. And I thought, this is so good. I'm going to give it all of the airtime I possibly can and encourage people to go to townhall.com and read it for themselves, send a link out to their friends, or just watch this. This is good preaching. So, I mean, this would be a great sermon if somebody wanted to preach it. I'll do the best that I can, Dr. Grudem. Anyway, this is great because there's a unfortunately, I don't know if it's growing or if it's waning, but there is a movement afoot in this country of good people, God-fearing people, who are trying to get Christians to not vote for Trump. Some of them are saying that Trump is so dangerous that they would rather have a Hillary presidency, which is insanity, all right? They're saying that it's unethical to vote for Trump, which is simply folly. It's foolishness of the highest order. And this article addresses one issue at a time. So if you missed yesterday's program, you can see the first part of his letter. You can go to townhall.com and read it. I'm going to pick up where I left off yesterday. Excuse me for clearing my throat. So beginning now with where I left off yesterday regarding religious liberty, this is written by Dr. Wayne Grudem, and it is on townhall.com. He said, are my predictions about this kind of loss of religious liberty too grim? He was talking about how the Supreme Court is paving the way for the persecution of Christians and just the strangling of religious liberty if we don't want to participate in things that are against our conscience or clearly against biblical morality. He said, the three conservative justices still on the Supreme Court expressed similar concerns just last month. The case concerned a Washington pharmacy that has been owned for 70 years by the Stormans family, who are committed Christians. They will likely now be put out of business by the Washington State Pharmacy Board for refusing to dispense an abortion-causing prescription drug. On June 28, 2016, the Supreme Court refused to hear the Stormans' appeal in spite of a strong dissent written by Justice Alito, joined by Roberts and Thomas. Quote, at issue are Washington state regulations that are likely to make a pharmacist unemployable if he or she objects on religious grounds to dispensing certain prescription medications. There is much evidence that the impetus for the adoption of the regulations was hostility to pharmacists whose religious beliefs regarding abortion and contraception are out of step with the prevailing opinion in the state. If this is a sign of how religious liberty claims will be treated in the years ahead, those who value religious freedom have cause for great concern. Close quote on the dissent. Dr. Grudem continues. What about Christian business owners? If Clinton appoints just one more liberal justice, it's likely that many Christian business owners will be targeted. Hobby Lobby won its 2014 Supreme Court case, again, just 5-4. So it was not compelled to dispense abortifacients to its employees. But that case could be reversed. The four liberal justices in the minority, Ginsburg, Breyer, Sotomayor, and Kagan, are still on the court. If that case is overturned, it would force Hobby Lobby out of business because the Green family said they would shut down the company of 23,000 employees and over $3 billion in annual sales if they lost the decision. The implications for other Christian business owners with pro-abortion, with pro-life convictions, the implications for other Christian business owners are ominous. These incidents show that it's not an exaggeration to say that under a liberal Supreme Court resulting from Hillary Clinton's election, Christians would increasingly experience systematic exclusion from hundreds of occupations, with thousands of people losing their jobs. Step by step, Christians would increasingly be marginalized to the silent fringes of society. Is withholding a vote from Donald Trump important enough to pay this high a price in loss of freedom? I'm going to take a break. If you just joined me, I'm reading a political treatise written by Dr. Wayne Grudem that appeared recently on townhall.com. This is powerful stuff. I hope that you're getting the message. If you're thinking that you're not going to vote for Trump, I'll be right back.